Everyone, happy Sunday. I got a request for a short upper body, neck, shoulder practice. So that is what we are going to go into. You really don't need props, but if you have them, I would grab them, like maybe a bolster or pillows if you have them at home. If you have blocks, I always suggest having blocks there just for you to grab, just in case you need them. But don't worry if you don't have them, that's okay. Um, you can do this practice without any props at all. But get creative. If you're at home, which I assume you are, find stuff at home that you can use. Okay, you can always use um, stacked pillows or blankets or books or whatever you can that you have at home. All right. So, as always, this is your practice. So please take care of yourselves on your mat. You are always the leaders of your own experience. So if I cue you into something that does not feel good in your body, then please just don't do it. And with that being said, if you're in a pose that does feel good and you want to linger there for a little bit longer, again, this is your practice, this is your time. I can't see you, so you do whatever you want to do, okay? So we're just going to get started in a comfortable seated position, and we're just going to focus on breath. So I am seated in a cross-legged position. Lots of times I like to sit up on a block or up on a pillow to raise my hips. If you raise your hips above your knees, that lengthens the spine out a little bit more. So if you want to sit on something, please always feel free to do that. But just get nice and comfortable here. Make sure your spine is long, so reach the crown of your head up to the sky. Get as long and tall as you can. Feel your sits bones pressing down into the floor. Feel the crown of your head lifting up. Close your eyes if you'd like, or just gaze out into something in front of you or onto something in front of you. Let your hands rest on your legs. And just begin to notice whatever you can notice before this practice. So how does your body feel? How does your mind feel? How do you feel emotionally? How do you feel energetically? And know that whatever it is that you feel that's coming up is okay. Yoga is a practice of awareness of yourself, and in turn you will build awareness of other things and other people around you. And I want you to begin to notice your breath. And just notice as you breathe where you feel the most movement as you inhale and you exhale. So try not to control the breath at all. And that might be hard to do since I have brought your attention to it. But breathing normally, where do you feel it? Where do you breathe into the most? For me, it's my stomach or my diaphragm area. Maybe for you, you breathe into your chest a little bit more. Either is okay. Go ahead and put your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And just notice yourself breathe here. Maybe you feel the hands expanding out or moving out as your breath expands your body. Maybe you feel your heartbeat. And then inhale through your nose. Draw the breath up through the base of your spine. Fill up your belly. Feel your chest expand out, your sternum press into your hands, all the way up to your collarbones. Like you're filling up a glass of water with breath. Or you're filling up a glass with breath instead of water. And then slowly exhale out of your mouth, emptying the stomach last. We'll do that again. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest, the collarbones, fill it all the way up. exhale out of your mouth. Sigh it all out. We'll do that again. Inhale, fill up belly, ribs, chest, collarbones. And then exhale, sigh it all out. We're going to reverse that. So I want you to inhale, try to draw the breath up into your chest first, or into the collarbones. So now we're filling up from top to bottom, right? So fill up the heart, the ribs, then the belly, and then exhale it out. And if this is challenging, that's okay. It might be challenging because you're not used to breathing this way. Inhale again, fill up the chest first. Fill up the heart. Feel it expand 360 degrees, not just into the front body. Then fill up the belly. And then exhale out of the mouth. Sigh it all out. Do that again. Inhale, fill up the top of the head down to the collarbones, down to the chest. Fill up the heart. Fill up the diaphragm. Fill up the belly. And then exhale, sigh it all out. Good. From here, keep your hands on your stomach and on your chest. We're going to add some holds in here. So inhale, fill up your belly, the ribs, the chest, the collarbones, the neck, the top of the head, and hold. Exhale, sigh it all out. Empty the belly last, and hold. Now we're going to do that with a count. So you're going to inhale to the count of 3, 2, 1. Fill all the way up. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty all the way out. Hold it at the bottom. One more time here. Inhale, fill up. 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Place your hands onto your legs. Inhale, fill all the way up. Biggest, deepest breath yet, and hold. Sip in a little bit more breath. Find more space to breathe. Exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale, fill all the way up. Raise your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, let them drop. Do that again. Inhale, fill all the way up. Raise your shoulders all the way up to your earlobes and hold. Exhale, let them drop. Last time, inhale, fill all the way up. Hold. Exhale, let them drop. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Fill all the way up to the top. Exhale through the nose. Constrict the back of the throat slightly, making audible ocean wave noises with the breath for Ujjayi Pranayama. And then build a rhythm to this breath. So you're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Maybe make your exhales just a little bit longer. And what this does is stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest and digest. It calms your body down. And if you practice this way of breathing every day, you will find that you will be more calm. And this is the breath that this is the wave that you'll ride the entire practice, all right? So now we're going to bring in some movement to the practice. So while you're seated, I want you to reach your fingertips out long to the sides, and maybe you touch the floor with your fingertips. And then you're gonna inhale, press your chest forward, look up, reach your hands back as far as they'll go, and then begin to circle the arms up. On the inhale, look up. And then exhale, bring the palms together in front of you, and then they circle back down. Let them split apart. Maybe they graze the floor again, and then inhale, look up, reach the fingers as far back as they'll go. Reach the chest forward, look up. Bring the palms together. Exhale, lower the palms down. Let the shoulders come forward and the heart go back. Good. Inhale, reach up again. Make the biggest circle you can with your arms. And then exhale, bring the palms together, lower the hands back down. We're going to reverse course there. So inhale, reach the fingertips up, the hands are touching now, look up, and then exhale, let the hands split apart, reach back behind you, graze the floor with your fingertips, bring the palms together, inhale, reach up, look up, get tall, exhale, reach behind you, touch the floor with your hands. Last time here on the inhale, bring your palms together, reach all the way up. And then exhale, reach the chest forward, the fingertips back. Then bring your palms back on to your legs. Inhale, press your chest forward, tailbone up and back, lift your chin. Exhale, round the spine back, tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis. So I'm holding on to my knees here, pressing back. Inhale, pull the chest forward, look up. Exhale, round the spine back. Do that again. Inhale, press the heart forward, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, round the spine back. Good. From here, make your spine nice and tall. And now I just want you to turn your body, so your spine. So not only am I, well, first let's do this. Just make circles with your spine. So keeping the spine straight for now. We're not flexing or we're bending the spine at all. All we're doing is making a big circle in the ceiling with our head. And then go the opposite direction. Good. And then from here, go on. And then from here, you're going to bring the spine into that. So you're going to start to flex and extend the spine. So not only are you going to make circles with the head, excuse my dog, there's a truck outside. So now you're almost coming in through a seated cat hip position like we were just doing. Good. Go ahead and bring your spine to neutral. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hand down to the floor. Go lay down. Reach the arm up. And you're just going to take a side body stretch here. So you're going to inhale, pulse the arm up. Exhale, lower down into that elbow a little bit. So you're just taking little pulses with the breath. So you're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lift. Feel that breath fill up the right side of the body here. And then exhale, deepen. And then on your exhale, deepen as far as you can go. Maybe not as far as you can go, because I can actually put my elbow all the way down. If that feels good for you, you can do that. And I just want you to focus on this side body stretch. Keep that opposite hip down. So in this case, you're keeping your right hip down. And think about breathing into that right side of your body. And then really reaching the arm above your head. On your next inhale, I want you to reach your fingertips forward like you're trying to touch the screen, and your right ear back. And then maybe you drop that left ear down to the shoulder a little bit and notice that stretch in the side of the neck. And then go ahead and reach the fingertips out away from your ears and then notice that stretch. And then I want you to begin to circle the fingers and the arm. Just make big circles with the breath. Go ahead and go in the opposite direction. Go ahead. Go ahead. On the inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Go lay down. Bring the right hand down. Reach the left fingertips up above your head. And then begin to make those waves, make those pulses. Go. This is the yoga, being patient when your dog is barking his head off at a truck outside. Can your mind stay calm no matter what is going on outside of yourself? So inhale to pulse up. Exhale to lower down. Go lay down. Right, bending into that right elbow, keeping that left hip down. And again, as you inhale, send the breath more to the left side of the body and fill up the left lungs here, the left rib cage. And then exhale, go ahead and deepen as far down as you want to. So maybe that elbow touches down, maybe it doesn't. And just stay in this side body stretch. Again, keeping that left hip down. You can also use a block underneath the right elbow or the hand as well if the floor is too far away. That's always an option. The blocks are to bring the floor up to you, right? So go ahead and reach the fingertips forward. Let the ear come down to the shoulder and just notice that stretch. And I feel it more an intense stretch in my left side body as well. So maybe you feel that up through the hip. Maybe you drop your ear to the shoulder and then begin to reach the fingertips away from the ear now. So straight away from the ear. And notice how that feels. You might feel the stretch all the way up through the side of the neck. Left ear back a little bit. And then from here, just begin to make big circles with that arm. With the breath. So as you inhale, you're lifting the arm. And on the exhale, you're lowering it down, right? And you're really trying to reach with those fingers as much as you can. And just notice, do this very intentionally. Don't just swing the arm around with no intention. Really feel what this is like, where you feel the stretch. We hold a lot of tension and anger and emotion, I should say, in our shoulders and in our necks. Maybe we sleep weird and it hurts our necks. And so this might feel really good for you. Good. On the inhale, reach both arms all the way up. And then bring them down and just roll out the shoulders here a little bit. Maybe you retract and protract the shoulders. So shoulder protraction is both shoulders forward. Shoulder retraction is both shoulders back. And do that a few times, just noticing how it feels to do both. So a lot of times in our daily lives, we're like hunched over things, and a lot of people, I would say most people, are moved towards shoulder protraction because that's what we're doing. We're bent over our phones, we're bent over computers and desks, and it might feel really good to open up the shoulders and feel that expansion in the chest. So notice what that's like for you when you do that. maybe drop the chin and lift the chin up. Maybe you look from side to side. Notice how that feels. If there's a sweet spot that you want to stay in and just breathe, you're welcome to do that. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then you're going to exhale, twist to your right. Bring the left hand on the outside of the knee. Now I'm mirroring you. So before I was not, now I am. So I'm twisting to my left, but you're twisting to your right. It really doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides anyway. But whenever you twist, I want you to focus on lengthening the spine first and then moving into the twist. And my right hand is just right behind me, supporting the twist, supporting the length. Maybe you feel this twist behind the shoulder blade. Maybe you try to look behind your left shoulder to get more of a cervical spine or a neck spine twist. And I want you to think about pulsing into this. So you're going to inhale, keep your spine lengthened, but bring your chest towards the front a little bit, and then exhale, twist a little bit deeper. And I don't want you to twist so much that it hurts. That should never ever be a thing. And if you're twisting so much that it hurts, you're doing too much. Maybe you just do a nice gentle twist where you just go over as far as you can go and then come back. You don't have to crank your spine to feel this, to get the benefits out of this. So inhale, pulse forward. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come back to neutral, come back to the front, reach both arms up. Then you're going to exhale, twist to your left, bring the right hand on the outside of the left knee. With my left hand, I'm just supporting myself and I'm getting nice and long. So inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, sink into it. And then on the inhale, now we're going to pulse. So keeping your hands planted where they are, because this movement is just a little bit. You're just going to twist to the forward a little bit, and then you're going to exhale, come into it a little bit more. So you're inhaling to come up out of it, exhale to twist a little bit deeper. And with your breath, just do that a few more times. And what twists do is they massage the organs of the body. They just get stuff moving around a little bit. But it's good to move the spine in all different ways. Good. Stay there for a couple rounds of breath. Good. Go ahead and bring your spine back to center, your chest back to center. You're going to extend your right hand out long, point the thumb down, bend the elbow, and then grab on to that right wrist with the left hand. Now I'm making like a chicken wing shape with my left arm. And then I'm going to drop my right ear to my right shoulder, or whichever side you're doing, the chicken wing side, right? So now I feel this really intense stretch here and the left side of my neck. Or for you, it would be the right side if we're mirroring each other. From here, I just want you to drop your chin down. So it's still over to the right, but it's just dropped down a little bit. So now I feel this in the right back side of my neck. And then I'm going to slowly drop my head back and lift my chin up just a little bit. It's still over to the right. Maybe I open and close my mouth a couple of times. So a lot of us, again, have tightness in our jaw. I certainly do. I grind my teeth at night. So really like opening up my mouth as wide as possible, maybe sticking my tongue out really helps me. That really feels good in my body. It looks goofy, but it doesn't matter. You're at home. Nobody can see you. And it feels really good. For me, it does. And then you'll just drop your chin forward and back. Maybe opening the mouth. ahead and drop your chin forward and then look down towards that right leg. So I'm pivoting the chin over towards the shoulder to get a little bit of a different angle here. Good. Go ahead and let all that go. You can roll out the shoulders. You can protract and retract. Look up and down, however you want to let that go. And then extend your left arm out long, point the thumb down, bend into that elbow. Now grab the left wrist with your right hand, make a chicken wing on the other side. Then you're gonna drop that right ear down to the right shoulder, if you're mirroring me. So now I feel this really intensely on my left side. Of course, you always have the option to stay there, or you can begin to drop the chin forward a little bit. You can also lift the chin up, drop the head back, maybe open and close the mouth a couple of times. Maybe open your mouth wide and stick your tongue out, get the jaw stretched out here. Notice if you're a person that clenches your jaw a lot, this might feel really good in your body. And then you can drop the chin forward, drop the head back. Hang out in any spot that feels good or that you feel like you need to breathe into. And as you drop the chin forward, maybe you begin to drag that chin over to the right shoulder. Notice how that feels. You might feel it more in the back of the head, maybe more in the trap muscle there. Maybe down through the lat muscle, the rhomboids. You can bring that back through center, let that go, roll out the shoulders a little bit here. Just a couple more things we're gonna do. Come into a tabletop. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. You can tuck your toes if you want more support. Inhale, melt your belly, lift your chin. Exhale, round the spine up and back for cat pose. We did this already seated, but it's a little bit different when gravity is helping you into these poses. So I enjoy this a lot more. So drop your belly, lift your chin for cow pose. Exhale, round your spine up and back for cat. One more time here. Melt the belly, lift the chin for cow. Exhale, round the spine up and back for cat. Maybe you take any other movement here that feels good. Go ahead and bring your spine to neutral. Reach the right arm up to the sky, and then exhale. Bring that right arm underneath the left armpit and set that shape all the way down. So I'm really reaching as far as I can and setting my head down, all right? So now I should feel this more in the upper back. And with that left hand, you can keep it planted where it is. You can reach it forward. You can reach it straight up to the sky. And just breathe here. Maybe you reach around and grab for that opposite hip. Remember, keep with that breath, with that ujjayi, that closed mouth, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Plant the left hand down if it's not there already. Reach the right arm up, and then exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale, reach the hand underneath the right armpit. Reach as far as you can, set it all the way down, and then do whatever you'd like to do with that right hand. Maybe you reach the fingertips up. Maybe you grab for the opposite hip. Maybe you reach up. Whatever feels good here. Maybe you make circles. Maybe you want to still get into that shoulder joint. Again, this is your practice. It's your prerogative. Whatever feels good here in your body. exhale, lower that right hand down, lift the left arm up on the inhale, and then exhale, lower the hand down. Good. 2 more things we're gonna do here. Stay in your tabletop, but keep your hips stacked right over your knees. That's gonna be important. Don't shift the hips forward, don't shift the hips back. But what you are gonna do is you're gonna walk the hands forward and lower the chest down as far as it will go. So your butt's gonna be sticking straight up in the air. That is what's supposed to happen. Maybe your chest comes all the way down. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you need to use a block underneath your chest for support because the chest doesn't come all the way down. Or maybe you use stacked pillows or a bolster, and then you bring your heart all the way down to the floor. And take a more of a restorative posture here. It's up to you how far you want to go, but the farther you do go, the more you're going to feel this in your shoulders and your chest. Mainly. You'll feel it other places too. Maybe you set your chin down, maybe you set your forehead down, or maybe you rest your chin on a bolster or a pillow. Go ahead and walk your hands all the way back. Our last final posture, we're gonna end this in, this is gonna be our posture for Shavasana. If this does not feel comfortable in your body and you wanna come into another form of Shavasana, you're welcome to do that. But what we are gonna do here is grab a bolster or a pillow, and this is going to be more of a heart opener. So again, what I was saying before, that protraction and retraction, it's really good to have retraction into open up that space and get expansive through the chest, because most of us walk around like this. So grab pillows, you can stack pillows. If you have blocks, that's great. And then you're going to bring your butt like right up against this bolster, and then you're just going to lay all the way back. My arms are dropped to the sides, my heart is open. I can feel this in my pec muscles, in my chest, my shoulders. And with your legs, you have several options. If you have another pillow or bolster, you can bring the pillow or bolster underneath your knees. Like, imagine I have one underneath my knees. That will feel really good. You can bring your legs to cross. You can bring your legs into butterfly if you need more of a hip opener. You can bring your legs straight out. You can knock your knees together, whatever feels good here in the legs. And this is where I'm going to leave you. Again, if this doesn't feel good, then just come to whatever posture feels good in your Shavasana. Notice that breath. And I want you to notice as you're laying here for the next couple minutes, or however long you want to be here, how you feel now after this practice. Notice the difference. And if there is no difference, notice that too. Has there been a shift? Let your body be heavy. Notice if you're clenching your jaw, your eyebrows, your scalp, your teeth. Let everything go. This is where I'm going to leave you. Thank you all for watching and following along with me and practicing with me. I will have more videos like this. If you have any requests for different muscle groups or body parts or anything, meditation, it can be breath, it can be poses or postures, please let me know. And as always, thank you so much for practicing with me and showing up to your mat. The light in me sees and honors the light inside of all of you. Namaste. Peace.